There is a need to reduce inefficiencies in the current local housing supply and for interventions to make the supply side more elastic to be responsive to the needs of all sections of the populations.
Managing Director of Khazanah Research Institute, Dato' Charan Moghzani said middle-income households were neither eligible for social housing nor able to afford private sector-supplied houses. He noted that the policy should therefore be geared to improving the elasticity of housing supply and make it more responsive to the needs of all sections of population. He said this at the launch of the Institute's publication, Making Housing Affordable Here Today. Khazanah Nasional Berhad Deputy Chairman Tan Sri Nur Muhammad Yaakob launched the publication. Charan said applying the globally accepted measurement for housing affordability, the KRI's report found that Malaysia's housing market was deemed seriously unaffordable, where the median house price was 4.4 times median annual household income. According to him, an affordable market is one where the median house price is 3 times median annual household income. In Kuala Lumpur, as the median household income is the highest, the definition of affordable housing rate is around 280,000 ringgit. He said the developers should also be launching affordable houses starting from 100,000 ringgit beside the high-end projects. Charan said it was generally perceived here that high housing price was a direct result of high land and construction costs, but KRI's report indicated the contrary, rising house price was seen as determining factor for the rise in land prices. He said it was important to reconsider housing as a social welfare issue and efforts must be moved towards a broader agenda of guiding and managing the housing sector as a whole. The KRI's report calls for shifting the focus of housing policy from demand-led initiatives to reducing inefficiencies in housing supply. It recommends institutionalizing reforms and restructuring the way in which developers and government housing agencies procure materials and services from the construction industry, otherwise known as the procurement system for housing. Earlier, Nur Muhammad in his speech said a dynamic and self-funding housing industry could save government on housing subsidy. According to Nur Muhammad, it is crucial to enhance the capacity on the supply side in order to develop a sustainable and responsive housing sector.